Well, yeah. I've done already run it by the committee there, brought it up for discussion. And this is what the outcome was. That being, that's what I'm going to work with right there. And, it's pretty much self explanatory there. The only thing that's come to question in this project right here is the two pole pieces right there that I'm machining. They actually, the initial thinking was I should weld those pole shapes to the cross arms right there, and I'm not sure that they do need to be welded, but yeah, I was thinking TIG welding would be the proper way to do that, but I don't have a TIG machine, so I could MIG them. I put get out that buzz box there and zap them with some 7018s, I guess. But this is the project in hand, and what we're going to do, saw him off right there. Sacrifice one of them inner cores right there. And the way it worked out, you do need both radiuses in order to do these couple little add-ons right there. Brilliant idea to saw that off. Laminated. Should work perfect, I think. I will build that test machine right there. At least for the Wico EK, that's what the mechanism will look like. I will stick a torque wrench in that sawed-off socket welded to that offset. Kind of straight line pendulum effect if we can get it. Well, you know what? If you do the math on that little sketch right there, you know what I mean? And you come down to the workbench and you start putting stuff together, that right there's what it looks like. From your Middle Tennessee, the geographical center of something. Shop dog sale. Well, question was, how do you know how much magnetism is in one of them EK magnetos right there? Question of the day. So, just a new, I'm going to test the poundage, how many pounds it takes to trip that armature right there. I will put a digital scale from that linkage down to the bottom there. Get us a reading. The offset there's too much leverage for me to figure out the math on as to how many pounds it actually takes to trip the magneto. Wico EK. That's the other one right there. That works real good. Just got an offset lever right there. And using this power handle, I guess what you call it, T-handle sliding one side to the other. But with that type of linkage and the movement that they're in, with that link mechanism ending up in, almost a equalizing straight line motion as compared to this mechanism over here on this one, where that it pivots on that straight line handle type motion, as when you raise up on that and the other end goes down, that movement is in an arc, a circle of whatever outside dimension that is. If you went all the way around, it would be a arc of that circle. as compared to this with everything. It's not going to be in camera angle there, and there is a slight offset in order to achieve that little milled inset in that link being the size right there. It's 5/8 aluminum bar stock. So, going to dismantle that, use it as a tripping mechanism in order to check the spark gap on the spark plug. Will be the function of that. Well, on order now, waiting arrival, will be the addition of an inline scale anchored to the bottom plate down there with a linking mechanism up to the center line pull of that armature shoe there, with a stop built into that as to limit the, you know, when it trips, it shouldn't be able to pull that shoe completely away from the bottom of the magneto. That's what is to be achieved somehow. I have Mirror Middle Tennessee. We working on it. Y'all come on back and we'll do something else. I'll submit this is what I made today. A test stand for EK Magneto. You know, kind of professional like. We're with a, it's a 1/2-inch socket right there, brazed onto a washer, brazed onto a 1/2-inch bolt, drilled through that channel arm to make a pivot with a lock nut on the other side. And this torque wrench is right there. Okay, the offset of this, what do you call that right there? I'm not sure what you call that. Like a cam action. Okay, somehow or another, there's some math which I don't know about. I mean, I know it exists, and there's probably somebody that can figure it out right there in their head. And if you would be one of them people to know about it, leave a comment. But the offset from the center line of this, like right yonder, that torque wrench center line, as compared to that pivot bolt right there, the center line on it is 1 7/8 inches distance, and that's a 1/4 inch hole in that. And as compared, that thing being 1 7/8, and then this torque wrench itself is this long right here. So that's how much. That's how much. You know, it's like, let's say that torque wrench is 16-1, so that'd be something like 1 to 8 or something. No, it's 2 inches offset, and that's at an angle. See, I don't know the answer to that right there. If you do, leave a comment. I'm here in Middle Tennessee, the geographical center of something. Shop Dog Sam. Well, you know, I just think it was a much ado about nothing. I'll leave a comment if you're still here by now.